I remember buying a notebook once, a nice one, leather cover, thick pages. I was going to use it to track my habits. Every day, like a disciplined person, I wrote down my goals, woke up early, meditate, read, workout, no phone before bed. Day 1, crushed it. Felt amazing. Day 2, did most of it. Still felt good. Day 3, missed one thing. Felt okay. Day 7, the notebook was under a pile of laundry. I was back to my old routine, scrolling, feeling guilty. Sound familiar? Most people think change fails because they lack willpower, or motivation, or they're just lazy. But that's not why. I've seen super motivated people fail. I've seen disciplined people fail. I've seen people who really wanted to change stay exactly the same. So what's actually going on? Today, let's talk about why most people never change their life, and how to actually make habits stick. First, let me explain something called identity conflict. Here's the idea. You have a story about who you are. Oh, identity. I'm not a morning person. I'm bad at sticking to things. I'm lazy. I'm just not built for discipline. You might not say these things out loud, but deep down, you believe them. And here's the problem. Every time you try to change, your identity fights back. Let me give you an example. Imagine someone who believes, I'm not a runner. They decide to start running. Day 1, they go out. It's hard. They're slow. They feel awkward. Most people try to change their habits without changing their identity. And that never works, because a habit isn't just something you do. It's proof of who you are. If you want to keep a habit, you have to become the person who does that thing. Not I want to run, but I am a runner. Not I want to read more, but I am a reader. The habit follows the identity, not the other way around. Here's another reason people fail. This one's sneaky. The all or nothing trap. You decide you're going to change. New routine, new diet, new morning schedule. You go hard for a few days, maybe a week. Then you miss one day, and your brain goes, welp, ruin the streak. One missed workout becomes a whole week of nothing. One bad meal becomes a month of junk food. This is called perfectionism, and it's the enemy of progress. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Missing one day doesn't matter. What matters is what you do the next day. James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, has a rule. Never miss twice. Missed a workout? Fine. It happens. But don't miss 2 in a row. Ate junk food today? Okay, but eat healthy tomorrow. Because one miss is an accident. 2 misses is the start of a new pattern. The people who actually change their lives aren't the ones who never fail. They're the ones who fail and get back on track immediately. You're trying to change too much at once. Your brain has limited willpower. It's like a phone battery. When you wake up, it's full. Every decision you make drains it a little. What to eat, what to wear. By the end of the day, your battery is low. That's why you make bad decisions at night. That's why you eat junk food and scroll for hours. Now imagine you try to change 5 habits at once. Wake up early, exercise, meditate, read, eat healthy. Your brain's battery, dead by 10 a.m., then you're running on empty. And empty means falling back to old habits. The people who actually change their lives, they change one thing at a time. Just one. They master that. Then they add another. One habit. 60 days. That's it. So how do you actually make change stick? Here's what works. Step 1. Start tiny. I mean embarrassingly tiny. Want to read more? Read 1 page a day. Want to exercise? Do 1 push-up. Want to meditate? Sit for 1 minute. This sounds stupid, I know. But here's why it works. Because it's impossible to fail. 1 page is nothing. Anyone can do that. And once you do the tiny thing, something magical happens. You usually do more. 1 page becomes 3. 1 push-up becomes 5. But even if you don't, you still did the habit. You still win. Step 2. Attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. Pick something you do every day. Brushing your teeth, making coffee, taking a shower, then stack your new habit on top. After I brush my teeth, I will read 1 page. After I make my coffee, I will write down my 3 priorities. After I take a shower, I will do 1 push-up. You don't need willpower to remember. The old habit reminds you. Step 3. Focus on who you want to become, not what you want to achieve. Don't say, I want to run a marathon. Say, I want to be a runner. Don't say, I want to lose weight. Say, I want to be a healthy person. Every time you do the habit, you're casting a vote for that identity. 1 push-up is a vote for, I am someone who exercises. 1 page is a vote for, I am a reader. You don't need to believe it at first. You just need to keep voting. Eventually the votes add up, and one day you'll realize you're not trying to be that person anymore. You are that person. Let me tell you what happened with that notebook I bought. I stopped trying to change everything at once. I stopped trying to be perfect. I stopped trying to force a new identity overnight. I started tiny. 1 habit, 1 minute a day. And I stopped saying, I want to be disciplined. I started saying, I am someone who shows up, even when it's small, even when it's messy, even when I miss a day, because that's who I am now. Not perfect, not always motivated, but someone who keeps showing up. And that's the only thing that actually changes your life. That's all for today. If this helped, share it with someone who's been trying to change and struggling. And hey, what's one tiny habit you're going to start today? Let me know. I'll see you in the next one.